Hello, welcome to the present moment. Here and now. Here and now is the truth. And in this here and now, I am is merged like some drop into water, into river, into waving, or into ocean, becoming ocean itself. Not resisting, but allowing, open. There is a story of Lao Tzu, Lao Tzu, the great master, and I love Lao Tzu. The story is he was just in search of truth or higher wisdom more than intellect. So when we are searching, we are like continuously in our head, in our mind, already preoccupied. So he was just sitting nearby tree is very very precious thing in the life of many enlightened people. So he was just in his thoughts about search and this and that. Suddenly he got attention. All of a sudden, that a leaf, a dry, dead, dry yellow leaf is falling from the tree, and it got his total attention. Total, he is like became one with that moment. One moment is enough to open you from your dream, from your head, that is from your sleep of mind, into no mind, into awakening. So the leaf was falling down, like dancing down slowly at ease, effortlessly. That got the attention. It was a stage of complete surrender, complete allowing stage, not resisting, not against the flow. I don't want to fall. Then you fall down very fast and you hurt yourself. That got his total attention. It is like becoming one with the whole, becoming one with the rivering, and complete surrender. And something clicks, something opens in his heart, in his being. And that little incident gave him the glimpses of divine, of this higher realm, or of this wholeness, that not to oppose the flow, not to stand against the whole, the wish of whole. Fully trust in the wholeness, fully trust in the higher wisdom. There is something beyond our human intellect, which is very limited, which is just conditioned intellect. But you are part of whole. Remember, I am part of whole. So if I am part of whole, this wholeness, it is, it knows what is best for me. But the trust should be there from our part. So surrender to the whole, to higher universal intelligence. It was so profound a message that Lao Tzu became a completely different being, awakened being. And this simple incidents are very simple, ordinary, and they teach something extraordinary of the beyond. It doesn't mean that the leaves were not falling before. He may have seen many times, of course, but there is time, some timing, that in that timing you are present to experience it, to know it beyond knowledge. Like Newton's, that the apple was falling, is falling from tree, and he got some ideas that the gravity may be something pulling it down, but the apple were always falling down. So every incident, when you are with the nature or with the wholeness, when I am open from my heart, from my eyes, uh, I can see miracle happening every moment. The miracle is that this all is one. This whole is one body. The miracle is that this, as a human body, I may be one with this nature, but this is human body, this is individuality, and there is right hand, there is left hand, and they are in complete accord. And there is one system, one life. So that one life means harmony, it is health, it is delight. And if, because system is one underneath, life is one. In the same way, in this wholeness, life is one. Remember, life is one, life is not two. One life, one system. And one system, if one system governs, you allow that one system to flow, to govern everything in your life, then it is for our own our own benefit. Let go of the local mind, the local intellect, and give your hand to higher intelligence. So that message Lao Tzu has got, that, oh, it is flowing, it is so surrendered. As the wind moves, it doesn't resist anything. And in that very flow, you become one with the larger picture. And in fact, you become the whole moment, the present moment itself. Right now I'm here, I'm here, but the here is talking, the now is talking. It is not just the individual is talking from his head. The whole want to express, and I'm just allowing it. I am not holding myself. So it is also like a leaf, dry leaf. I am letting go and I'm allowing. In fact, there is no I am. So I am, as a body, I'm part, this is part of the whole. So the whole take cares of this body, because this body is part of the whole. So it is whole's responsibility to take care of this body also. So this is surrender, this is something trust in nature, in one life, in one system, because I am part of it. I'm not separate. The separate duality, it is illusion, it is mind. I think Jesus has also said that, why you are so worried. My statements are not very accurate on this regard, on technical terms, historical terms, but the heart feeling meaning may be same, that why you are so worried. The whole, this God, or we can say God, divine nature, wholeness, different names, universe, existence, same. It is taking care of trees, birds, animals, their food. At his time, he said that. Then why you think that he will not, the God will not take care of you? Why don't you surrender to him? Why you are so worried? Why don't you flow? Why don't you flow like the leaf? Celebrate the flow. Why you resist? So from that moment, the Lao Tzu life was of a life of surrender, of life of total revering. Then how you know that it is coming from the whole? Now this is the question, and many times we want to understand this intelligence from mind. We cannot grasp it from mind, from head. From head we cannot understand our heart. From heart we cannot understand head. The language of head is different. The heart is different. Heart or whole, the larger picture. But it is so important that the head should be a tool for the heart, for the whole, for the being. It is just a tool. Mind should be tool. So I just want to give some practical example. Whatever you feel good in doing, in expressing, it comes from the whole. It comes from the God. It comes from what Jesus said, what Lao Tzu is experiencing. When I trust, Jesus says, trust, 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 then it is like we are giving our hand to whole, then whole is taking care. Like Krishna says to Arjuna that surrender and act. Surrender, don't have your will, let thy will, and that thy will, allow that thy will, the God will, and become instrument, become a vessel, become a flute, and let God sing a song through this body. So how I will know? I feel good from my depth of my heart if I'm connected deeply, somehow, somehow in touch with my heart. I feel it is good. It is good. Though there is no future, I can see, oh my God, from mind, from head, it will not be beneficial and this and that. But somehow in the very process, you feel good. Somehow in that very cooking, gardening, you feel very good if it is coming from your heart. You feel very good playing with leaves and gardening and soil and water. It is different for everyone because everyone is a unique, different expression of the same life, and you don't resist it because in resistance there is conflict and there is tightness and we are at loss. So we have to be open, silent, relaxed, available to being, to beyond mind, available to the present moment. Because this whole, this all, it is governed by one life, and I am expression part of that one life. So so the present moment is home. Sometimes that intuitions comes from outside, though outside inside they are just concept. Sometimes the intuitions, the path, the flow comes from outside. Sometimes it comes from inside. From inside, you just sleeping, relaxing, alone, and you got some impulse, some intuitions. That is the God language. And it is like without any technical reason. We cannot find out any technical reason, any intellectual understanding. It is just, it is. So if 100 people are moving in some direction, doing something, and it doesn't mean 100 are doing, so you will do, you will follow, because the whole is flowing in that way. It will come to your heart. You will, you may want to move in some other direction. It may happen. If it is coming, so it is God divine is guiding you to move in this way. It is not to become a follower, but to follow your heart. So that is the thing. So right now I'm recording. So I don't know why I'm doing this, what I'm saying, why I'm saying this, and but I feel it is, somehow I feel it is in tune with the wish, with the expression that is coming from whole, and I allow that wholeness to express through this body. It may be very ordinary talk, and that is perfectly okay. The life, when we accept the ordinariness of life, it is extraordinary. It has some hidden richness, and through head we cannot understand it. Only through head we cannot grasp it, but something felt deep inside our heart. That's why some painting, if you want to understand it from head, we cannot understand it. It is looks like rubbish kind of, but something resonate with our heart. We feel good. We feel beauty in even ordinary rock, if we are open, because everything is expression of God. So everything is full of unique presence. So the message is today that allow the wholeness to flow through you, the intelligence, the guidance, every answers, they are within you also. Or just open it, it is within or outside, because they are one life. Just open to within and open to the present moment. You are part of this whole, and the whole knows what is best for you. Whole is life affirmative, and in the flow, in accord with whole, there is peace, and there is strength also, because you have back of the whole, means the whole, you become whole, so you have strength. The strength is not the local, the ego strength, that is different, that is continuously fighting. You have strength of the whole to flow effortlessly, to have beauty and grace in your movement, to have joy and peace in the present moment, wonder and delight, even without knowing the future. Because the present moment, if this present moment is whole and complete, and you are allowing it, you are just enriched in this very moment. The next moment born out of this moment, that will be also enriching. We don't have to figure it everything out. Yeah, of course, for the practical purpose we can use our mind, we can schedule our life for the practical purpose, but then again, back to the present moment and allow wholeness and become like that leaf flowing like a celebration. Then ups or down both means rising up or falling down, both are celebration, both are like the peak and valley. You enjoy both. It gives you depth to have all kind of experiences. And there is goodness beyond good and bad, ups and down, the continuous goodness underneath the goodness which comes because of surrender. And in that goodness, godliness is. So I'm open vessel, open and free and relaxed and at ease with this moment, experiencing fully present, fully, not as individual but as the presence itself. And let God, this whole, sing a song through this body using a vessel. And that is the ultimate delight, because that song is song of God, from this whole. And whenever I am one with whole, when one with that one life, delight is lightness, delightness, delight. So delight is when we just drop this tightness, this resistance, and we become light. Resistance no more. We become light. In that lightness, delight comes in the present moment itself. Good, good. Thank you.